อันดับต่อไปเราได้รับเกียรติอย่างสูงจากท่านประธานที่ปรึกษานโยบายของนายกรัฐมนตรีคุณพันศักดิ์ วิญญรัตน์ขึ้นบรรยายพิเศษในหัวข้อ The Hinterland and the Future of the Internet เรียนเชิญค่ะ
สวัสดีครับดร.กาญจนาขอให้ผมพูดเป็นภาษาอังกฤษเข้าใจว่าอย่างนั้นนะงั้นผมก็ขอไปพูดเป็นภาษาอังกฤษแทนถ้าจะลดเสียงเบสลงได้ก็จะดีนะครับ Hi good evening the chairman deputy chairman the organizers Mr. Crocker and colleagues and comrades of the narcissist society. I supposed to talk about the thing that I want to talk about, which is 15 minutes. So somebody will raise their hand when it's 14 minutes. Very quickly. For you gentlemen and ladies probably know at this moment there's a big discussion in this country. I'm not so sure if discussion is a big fear and loathing of the possibilities of this government wanting to pass an investment law at 2 trillion baht investment law. And this investment law basically is the issue of modernizing Thailand connectivity. And the main controversy is the issue of the Thai government investing in high-speed train. Now, I always wonder why people fear the Thai steering the train at 250 kilometers per hour and then kill each other or murder the passengers. Because I remember when I was 14 in a boarding school in Bangkok, I read in a badly printed Thai newspaper because the ink was very expensive during that time. I'm 69 now, so you can calculate for yourself how many years ago. I read that the Thai government, especially the Thai Air Force, about to set up a company called Thai International Airline. I nearly fell from my chair because Thai piloting jet plane, a lot of people will die. It's not possible. We could not really do that. Now, at this moment, I don't know if you noticed or not, Kun Chat, our transport communication ministry person, had just announced that Rolls-Royce, they signed up an MOU with Rolls-Royce engine service department of Rolls-Royce to use Korat airfield that used to be jet fighter planes to bomb Vietnam. So it's giant airfield for Rolls-Royce to use as a service center for thousands of Rolls-Royce jet engines that the Chinese bought but need to be serviced by wonderful Thai skilled workers. That is the thought that I had about this question about the high-speed train. Next, the question about the high-speed train, what the hell is having to do with internet? Apart from the fact that we want to sell experience, not tickets, in our high-speed train. That's including super high-speed Wi-Fi, conference room, massage, spa, slow cook, gourmet food, and so on in our high-speed train product within 800 kilometers. Apart from that, okay, turn the page. The idea, then I see this map. When I see this map, my thought is about two things. One, the Portuguese, the Dutch, and the Malacca pirates, Somalia pirates, and the Silk Route. The Chinese and the Arab had a nice time for hundreds of years, using the Silk Route with the camels, had a wonderful monopoly of the landmass interaction of Eurasia. One day the Portuguese, being clever, sneaky, somebody said, found a route to the urban islands of Southeast Asia. Since then, the Dutch got screw around in it. Therefore, there's a date of the Silk Route. Then, we know the story of the Silk Route. You know the story of the sea power of the Portuguese, the Spanish, the Dutch, and the British, and merged lines. The conference lines, the control, the lifeline for exports of all countries in Africa, North Africa, Asia, East Asia. Then one day, it dawned on me, the Communist Party of China must be absolutely crazy. They start to research and develop high-speed train. They crazier than I thought by investing in trillions of dollars into the network of 7,000 1.4 meter gauge tracks in the whole continent of China and link with Kazakhstan, Belarus, Russia, and Poland. The edge of Genghis Khan, possible success in life, and stop there. Now, we have to think not about high-speed train. We in Thailand that did not invest in infrastructure for so long, for more than 20 odd years. Do you know that our rail track was invested 110 years ago? I call it colonial track. It's a 1 meter track. And we use it to date. And usually our Thai train hit buffaloes, I think 2 buffalo per week all the time. Yeah? So the issue is not the speed of the train, ladies and gentlemen. It's about the width of the track. The width of the track provides us with political economy answer to our need into the end of 21st century. It's not just the width of the track. It's a connection between the width of our track with the 1.6 gauge of the Russian comrades. And then the Russian comrades going through Eastern Europe and go to Austria as a hub of transshipment and the nodes for distribution into the future, into Western Europe and so on. The landlocked area of Eurasia will come alive. And the acceleration of its dynamic depends on you guys. Meaning, the safety system on the track, 1.4 meter track that link with the Chinese, will have fiber optic line along the track because we need to use them for safety control system. But the bandwidth would be so small. Next. So I repeat, the discussion in Thailand at this moment is useless and invalid. The issue of the future is not at what speed. The issue of the future is how do you manage time on the track creatively, including having spa on the track. It depends 24 hours how you manage the track. But the most important thing is light cargoes is the future. You see those? Oh, it's just, oh, you guys, I'm sorry, you can't see it, you know. A lot of research done by my staff on the money involved, you know. Okay, at this moment, the Chinese sent the electronic parts to Europe via trains and come back from Europe with wine, OTOP products, and vegetable and meat. BMW sent parts for the BMW factories in China from Leipzig to China twice a week. HP sent their computers through this route to Germany all the time. Okay, some of European logistic company like DHL, I think, getting involved in this matter. So the issue is not, is it a Chinese Communist Party dream? It's not. They're using it, they're doing it. The linkage is strategic, meaning Asia, landmass Asia, have alternative logistic route. Did you know that to send cargoes from China to Hamburg take 45 days? To take cargoes from China to Hamburg take not more than 15 days on the tracks. Now, if you are, I just been told this by a professor from Vienna. I went to Vienna, have a nice time, and met this bloody professor. He said, capital lockup on the sea is 45 days from Shanghai to Hamburg. Capital lockup. Capital lockup by using rail is only 15 days. You see the difference in that. Now, next slide. Okay, so why I talk about light cargoes? Light cargo, let me give you a definition of light cargo. 30 kilograms per parcel. Okay, now, what is the future of the world? Hauling steel, cement, sugar, rice, wheat, I call it 16th century products, or hauling parcels with optimum time for delivery. It's amazing that the Chinese petit bourgeois do not care about touching the products. They just order the products by internet. The size of internet sale in comparison to total retail sale in China is 1/5 at this moment. Now, think about it. 1/5 of the size of the retail sale of the Chinese empire is not bad. You know? It's just like when you consider Alibaba.com is the size of eBay plus Amazon.com. Both of them are not equal to Alibaba.com. Now, Alibaba.com, next slide, about to invest $16.5 billion to create a system in continental China to deliver parcels within 24 hours. Now, what all this mean to us? You know? Okay, let's look at this. Thai GDP, 65% is major producers export. 26 to 30% to 35% up and down on annual basis is SME products. Thai SME products, on the average, 90% of them are not more than 30 kilograms per parcel. Next, you see, I think I already spent how many days? Huh? Yeah? What? 2 more minutes. Okay. So, okay, let me give you this thought for you to go to sleep with it. For the first time, 3 more minutes. For the first time, we will have alternative that produce risk assistance, assistance against risk. If you try to sell things by containers, your enterprise has to be fairly big size. And if you don't send enough containers, you queue in the back. When you send by container, you are captured by your main dealer at the port. They will promise you to send your product to the hinterland. You have to keep verifying this stupid idiot who probably lie to you and so on. If you send by station, and so on, SME for the first time in the world, in the landmass of Eurasia, can be reached outward by specific orders from different buyers in different station areas, internet, by tablet, by iPhone, by all this. This process of deal on random basis with small amount of sale, but multiple amount of sale at the same time, verifiable, banking settlement possible to relying on your internet signal through all these countries. I have a list of 32 countries who join up together under the UN aegis. One never thought UN do anything any good, to create uniform rail law together. All these countries are the countries on the landmass of Eurasia. Okay? This is the future, and I think it's the future that is very important for us if we care about, you see, this is the new motto for you guys, global/local. You go global at local level instantaneously by the internet service. You can provide parcel demand, fulfill parcel demand quickly. I think that's all. Thank you.
ขอกราบขอบพระคุณคุณพันศักดิ์เป็นอย่างสูงนะคะโอกาสนี้ที่ฉันขอเรียนเชิญท่านอาจารย์โคธมอาริยาประธานมูลนิธิศูนย์สารสนเทศเครือข่ายไทยขึ้นมอบของที่ระลึกให้กับคุณพันศักดิ์ค่ะขอขอบพระคุณทั้งสองท่านนะคะและก่อนที่จะถึงเวลาของช่วงไฮไลท์ในค่ำคืนนี้ดิฉันขอขั้นเวลาให้ทุกท่านได้รับประทานอาหารต่อค่ะเพื่อทางทีมงานจะได้ปรับรูปแบบเวทีค่ะ